welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. If you're new here, Jamie Lee. Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to be doing a updated how I do my eyebrows. It's been a while since the last time that I did my brow tutorial, and some things have changed, especially with the new products that have been coming out and just the overall style in general. There are still some times that I do my brows the way that I used to, but for the most part I don't. So I'm going to prep my face. I do have moisturizer on already. There are a few things that I do like to do while I do my brows. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Whoa, right? So I zoomed you in quite a bit just so that you guys can get a good view. To start with prepping my face with the Bare With Me NYX Prime Set and Refresh multitasking spray. This is kind of like a primer, you can say. The next two products that I do like to use, I'm giving you both of these options because I do like both of them. I started off with one, but I have transitioned to this other one, and I do prefer this other one just a bit more, just because I've learned how to manipulate it to my liking. First one is the NYX the Brow Glue. This is like, has become such a fave. It is so good. It works so well. I am going to use both of them on camera today just so that you guys can see the difference. The next one is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. It's just like a clear one. So with these you will be able to achieve that like fluffy brow effect that a lot of people do like to do nowadays, and I am certainly one of them. I don't have that many hairs, and whatever I do have are very sparse and light. So the way that I do it might be different than the way that somebody with thicker brows might shape theirs or do their brows in general. Again, this is by preference. You take what you would like from this video, and I hope that I give you a tip or two. Okay, let's address these little elephants in the room. I know that my skin isn't the worst, but it's also not the best at the moment. I am aware. Sorry that I can't hide it. We will try to cover them up when we finish our makeup. So first things first, we're gonna go in with the NYX the Brow Glue, and this is kind of like what the product looks like. Literally like a paste, that makes sense. So I just take off the extra. I just like to go straight in, and when I do it I like to like go in like this, make sure I get all the hair, and then I like to comb the hairs and brush them, and then start shaping them as I brush them. As you can see, you can see the glue kind of, but that is just a matter of you keep on brushing, and then you'll see we'll clean it up in a bit. Okay, so you see how I'm shaping it now? I like my hairs to go down near my tail, but I do like them straight in a way. The ones middle, I like them straight and down as well, but the ones at the very front, I do like them to stand up a little bit more. The difference. I do like to let this one dry almost completely before I sculpt it down and just like press it down to leave it hold its shape. This one's good, girl. Moving on to the next one, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Brow Lift. I have two brushes that I really like to use with this, but the one that I've been using recently has been this spoolie. This is the Morphe M158 brush. It is a dual-ended brush, and that was just because I was using a powder. I have not been using a powder for the longest, and when I don't use that brush, I am using the Brow Lift applicator, which it has this like spatula type that helps you laminate your brows, and then also it has a spoolie on this side. I do like to use this one as well, but it just so happened that I've been using this one, so this is the one that we're going to continue using for today. This is what the product looks like once you open it. You can see that this has been well loved. But usually just go straight in, just tap it, move my brush around, get enough product, and then I do the same steps for this one. But because I use like such like a bigger spoolie, I feel like you can use more product, but again, it just depends on the type of brow look you're going for. I tend to dip back in twice, but do you see how quickly this one just like stamps your hair? So I'm just gonna shape it to how I personally like it, and again with the brushing and then the shaping. I don't like to brush them up and then shape them, because I feel like if they're all brushed up and they're not brushed like slanting, it won't look the most natural. But again, this is my preference. Okay, and now those are both of the brows. This one has the NYX brow glue, this one has the e.l.f. brow gel. I think that they look just as good, both of them. I love both of them. Whichever one you would like to get, whichever one is in your budget, chef's kiss, 100%. Now, since this one has been drying for a bit, we are going to go in with this Sculpt tool. When I didn't have this, I usually would just go in with a really thin end of a brush. This is just like a random Eco Tool brush, and I would just like use this. But since I do have, and just follow the shape and kind of like laminate them. Anyway, this is the time where I go in and I like look to see if there's any differences, and then I'll take the spoolie with a laminator that has no products, and then I'll just like fix the edges, because that's usually where I need readjusting. But I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So we are gonna go in with two different eyebrow products to fill in our brows. I am a NYX girly, I'm an e.l.f. girly. Fun fact, the first makeup products that I've ever bought myself were e.l.f. products, and then BH Cosmetics. Who remembers BH Cosmetics? Like, so amazing. I still have some brushes from BH Cosmetics. Obviously I'm a NYX girly. I have a lot of NYX products and I love it. These two brow products that I'm going to use to fill in are NYX products. I love both of them. One of them, however, I feel like needs a little, I don't know, I just feel like it needs a little bit of work. The first one that I'm gonna go with is, because this is my favorite brow, I just feel like I can fill it in easier and I don't have that much trouble. The first product we're gonna go in with is the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch brow marker, brow pen, however you want to call it. It is like a felt tip pencil. It's really fine, so you can get amazing hair-like strokes with it. This is the one that I feel like gives me a little bit of trouble though, because it's so fine. I feel like when you're using it, all of the product in here builds up here, and it like kind of just like, I don't know if it's happening. Oh, it is happening right now. It's literally happening right now as we speak. I don't know if you can see that, but do you see how there's like a bubble forming already? Look, and there's just so much like product that just like releases itself. So it's easy, it's so easy to overly fill in your brows, and it's gonna make them so much bolder, so much darker. So usually I just have a tissue on hand and I just like wipe it, and that's it. There's still product in there, and for my light brows, that's kind of like the look that I go for. It's just like a softer, natural look. But if you have darker hair, it's gonna work just as good. You see how right here I don't have that many hairs? We're gonna go in there and we're going to give ourselves hairs. So even with a light hand, I don't know if it's picking it up on camera. I really hope that it is, but it's already. This is like my favorite way to do my eyebrows when it behaves, because look at that. It literally looks like hair, like strokes. Fave. I want you to be able to see. Now when we get to the front, I'm the most careful because, again, since my hair is so fine, if I make it super dark, I'm gonna look like a little joke. Do you see how I have like one right there that's super dark? I don't like that, so I'm just gonna go in with the same brush, the spoolie applicator, and I'm just gonna like brush it, keeping my shape, and then boom, it went away, and I'm gonna go right back in and fill it in. That is one brow, and that was with this product. With our next brow, we're gonna go in with, this is like my holy grail, like nobody can tell me nothing. I love this product. to death. I've been using it for years. This is the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. Love it. I go in just filling in the spots that don't have hair so that it can look fuller, and that's literally it. I overdraw my tail because sometimes I don't know how hard I need to press because of gel that we just put on. Same thing if you feel like you made your inner too dark. That's how I do my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera and I'll be right back. So this is the final look, everyone. I did hop on TikTok and did this full face with you, so I'm gonna insert the clip now. Our makeup together. I have my eyebrows on already. I did do a updated how I do my eyebrows look on my YouTube, so if you're not subscribed, you can go check me out there. Let's get ready. For primer today, we're using the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Bolts Instant Perfecting Pore Primer. Just recently started using this, so I'm not sure if I like it or not. So I like to spot conceal my imperfections. Use my Tarte Shade Tape, and this one is way lighter than me, so I'm hoping that it doesn't look too crazy, and it's super full coverage, so I feel like it's gonna work. Kind of like press it in. I'm gonna use about that much of the Il Makiage foundation, 150, and I feel like this one matches me good. I usually film myself on the TikTok app, but for this one, I'm filming it on my camera roll, and I'm just gonna edit it. And how do you guys film? Do you film from the TikTok app, or do you just film on your camera? My e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is kind of like what I like to do, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna blend it in with my sponge. To warm up my face, I've been really loving this Tem2 shimmer bronzer. Loving the way that this looks, especially in the winter right now. It's just giving me like that sun-kissed look. Going in with blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bahamas. I want to get different colors because honestly, this is such a good blush. I love it. I'm only gonna powder under my eyes, and I'm using the Beauty Bakery Translucent Setting Powder in the color Oak. I'm trying to use makeup that I have in my collection that I haven't used in a while, so I've been using this NYX highlight and contour palette to bronze up or contour my face. I will forever be a highlight girly. And Kinder Glow highlighting palette, I'm using this one up here. Brought it up to my eyebrow, keeping it right there. You can't really see. Boom. Tweezerman on the curler, and Fenty Beauty mascara. This is my first time trying the MAC lip liner in Cork, and I got this for my birthday, so I'm so excited to use it. I have not used it or worn it out. I have this mini like bite-sized beauty lipstick. This is in the color Chai, and I feel like it look cute together. I'm in love. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for doing your makeup with me today. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not following me there, I hope you do, and we can be friends. Also, my Instagram, I will leave everything linked right here. But thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I had so much fun showing you, but look at the look. Like, 2 different products, 2 different brow gels, 2 different product, almost complete exact same results. I love both of them. Go to store, do your thing, get which one is best for you. But I want to talk about my lip real quick. I'm shocked right now. Like, I literally just came up with that. I mean, I probably didn't come up with this combo, but this is the lip combo I have in my lips. This is the MAC lip pencil in Cork. I got this for my birthday. I've never tried this lip liner in my life, and I've been a beauty girl forever, since like 2014. I've never tried it, always heard great things, and I'm like, I have to get it. I want that for my birthday. Got it for my birthday. Look at my lip. I'm a brown girl. I love browns. And then I paired it with my lip. Look at my mini bite-sized lipstick. This is in the color Chai. This is gonna be my go-to lip combo. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That would help me so much. My goal this year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I know it's super hard. And I know you have to be consistent. Your girl's trying out here. Doing what I gotta do. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Bye!